Assalamu alaikum, hello everyone. Welcome to our channel. I hope you all have went through my previous video, that was about flying the aircraft from cockpit view. Undoubtedly you enjoy the views and like the video. Human has a curiosity of flying for many years, and from this curiosity human started making flying machine. That machine become modernist day by day and turns into today's modern, sophisticated advanced aircraft. The size of the aircraft also increases over the time. Today's manufacturers are in a competition in making ever biggest commercial airplanes. Though till now the interest of learning about flying and flying machine haven't reduced for a little. I believe we all see the planes flying and most of us have flown. Have we ever think how this object able to fly? There are quite big planes also built that fly around the world. The biggest plane ever built by now weight is around 285 tons, which is 285,000 kilograms. How come that a huge plane flies in the air so many hours, whereas a small light paper plane can hardly fly only for few seconds? What make the aircraft able to fly up in the air? What's that magic? We will learn about that in our today's video. In the meantime, if you are not subscribed yet, please do subscribe and press the bell icon to get updated, because many more exciting videos related aviation are coming. So let's get started. We are not going deep into the technical things, but just going through the basic aerodynamics to make it understandable to both beginners and non-technical personnel. To come across how plane flies, and what that magic thing that keeps them up there, we need to focus on the forces acts on a plane. A plane has to overcome 4 forces. 2 natural that has to overcome by 2 artificial. Weight and drag are the natural forces, and to counteract these 2 forces, 2 artificial force, lift and thrust, has to create in the aircraft. Weight is the downwards force due to gravity acts on the aircraft. Drag is the obstruction exerted by the molecule of the air and tire friction on ground. We could simply realize this resistance, which is called drag, we'll place our hand out of the window of a running car. So in a simple word, if we able to overcome this 2 force by another 2, we can make the plane able to fly. This lift is so-called magic. So the lift has to be greater than the weight and thrust has to be greater than drag to hold the plane up in the air. But how? To know that, we have to go through how lift is generated. No worries, I will explain it simple. To make it simple, first identify which part of the aircraft produce lift. Second, how do lift produce? We will learn it one by one. First question answer is simple, it's the wings that produce lift. The second question answer is bit tricky. The answer lies on wings design. If we see the wings a bit closely and take a cross section, which are called an aerofoil, it has created curved on the upper surface and almost flat at the lower surface. That is, the wing is a curvature-shaped parts of the aircraft. This is called wing camberness. As the camberness increases, lift production by the wing also increases, which is suitable for height-lift low-speed aircraft. There are some others benefit of this camberness, along with producing lift. We will discuss it in any other time in other video. The shape of the wing forces air to move faster over the top surface. The faster moving air on top creates a region of lower pressure. With the high pressure beneath and low pressure above the wing, there is a net upward force. This force is lift. That's how lift is, as generate in direction is upward 90 degrees to the aircraft's path and opposite direction of weight. Now question is how much lift could be produced by the wings. To understand that, let's examine the lift formula. It is lift equals to half rho CL V square S. We determine half rho CL is constant, or half is a numeric value, rho is for density of the air, CL is the coefficient of lift that depends on plane's angle of attack. For your information, angle of attack is the angle made between the relative airflow and chord line of the aerofoil. Simply, it's the angle of the wing relative to the airflow. The total lift depends on V squared, that is double the speed, and S, that is surface area. It says if the wing, that is the aircraft's speed, is double, it will produce 4 times greater lift. Again, greater the surface area exposed in the air, greater the lift it will produce. We get power for speed from the engine by overcoming drag, and a larger surface area from the longer wing area in an aircraft. That's why a large plane always requires a powerful engine, or number of more engines, and a possible largest wing to fly in the air. On the other hand, a paper-made plane has a smaller wing area, almost zero curvature wing, and no engine. That's the reason a paper flight can't sustain in the air for longer period. Though this paper plane has zero camber wing, still able to fly for a while just because of thrust that we exerted by our hand force. This is the main formula how any flying machine can able to fly. There are some other wings to fit it vertically and horizontally to balance and maneuver the aircraft in the air. We will discuss on it later. In short, airplanes fly because they are able to generate a force called lift, which normally moves the airplane upward. Lift is generated by the forward motion of the airplane through the air. This motion is produced by the thrust of the engines. When the thrust produced by the engines is greater than the force of drag, the airplane moves forward. When the forward motion is enough to produce a force of lift that is greater than the weight, the airplane moves upward. I hope you all understand the reason and enjoy the topic. Next time you will find out the queries yourselves when see a plane or flying on it. If you enjoy the video, don't forget to like the video as an appreciation. And if there is any query, comments me below. Hope to see you soon with a new interesting topic. Be healthy and fly safe. Till then, Allah Hafiz.